welcome to Vlogmas Day 17. Today has been a lazy morning for us. We have been just hanging around the house, chilling, watching TV, just doing whatever, and I really needed that, so I was thankful for it. It is lunchtime now, and I'll show you what I have from leftovers from last night. It was really good and easy. And then this afternoon, yes, Ellie's super excited. I've got one super excited little one and one cranky little one. Macy just got in trouble, so now she is just ticked off. But I'm going to print a couple things for tonight this afternoon and just kind of take my time getting ready. So maybe we'll catch up on the girls' Barbie and chocolate advents this afternoon. And then last night we were still one night behind on mine and Jeff's tea. So we'll try to do 2 tonight. We'll see how the party goes. Maybe we can, maybe we won't. Hopefully we will. And then I'm hoping to video just some footage of tonight, not really the girls' faces, just kind of what they're doing so that you can see, because I think it'd be cute and I hope they have a lot of fun. Then tomorrow is Miss Ellie's 2nd birthday, so we'll take you along for that. And then one night I know we're going to go look at Christmas lights and have some fun there. And then Jeff and I have a date night coming up, so this week sounds super fun to me. Last night I made John Soul's beef fajitas. I just put them in a skillet with 2 different colors of bell pepper. They didn't have green, so I got yellow. I have yellow and red, and an onion, a little bit of oil, and then I added a good amount of this seasoning. I love this. This is my favorite. If you are from where I am, I can tell you how to get some because it's local. And that's what we had on some tortillas warmed up with some cheese, and it was so quick, so easy, and so good. So there's enough left over for me, and then maybe a little bit extra, but the girls just now ate breakfast not long ago, so it is my lunchtime. Here it is, so good. I didn't want any of the peppers today, so I picked them out. I like these Mission Carb Balance tortillas because you can get away with just eating one and it filling you up, and they're Weight Watcher friendly. They are, let's see, low calorie. They have a lot of fiber in them, so you have to be careful and not eat too many. I usually get the wheat ones, but I was feeling white this time, so I got those, but they're very good, very soft. They are busy painting their little wooden trains they got Saturday night. Whenever Jeff and I were out and they stayed with their step-great-grandma, they got these, and so they are busy painting them today, getting them all ready for Christmas. I'm being very bad and having, well, not one, a couple of these lints. I have a secret stash and the girls don't know where it's at. They haven't been able to find it. Jeff bought me a bulk size container of it from, or box from it, like a few weeks ago, and I've been able to make it last. I don't know that I'll stretch it quite until Christmas. Okay, hang on, but pretty close. And these are not Weight Watcher friendly in the least, but I don't care today. Looking back on these videos, I was like, what is wrong with my eyes? It looked like one was open and dark and one was squinty. I don't know. I think I fixed it. I realized that the lighting is so bad. I realized that my eyeliner, like I had missed it on part of one eye and didn't notice it. I guess I was just trying to hurry and get out of the bathroom. So that's why I was all like, so excuse that. I think it's fixed now. Okay, maybe it really is finished now. Then I looked back and I was like, one eyebrow's all funky. I don't know, there's like a shadow under one of my eyebrows. Y'all, I can't get it together today with makeup, but I don't claim to be a professional at it, so I guess you get what you get. Take 25, it feels like. Maybe we're good now, maybe we're not. I don't know, just ignore the funkiness that you see today. And y'all, we live down like, I'm hearing them right now, that's why I'm talking about it. We live like down in a hole, kind of. We're in a neighborhood, but there are a lot of woods surrounding us, and so you hear a lot of gunshots a lot, and it stirs people up. Now there's like something touching me. It stirs people up, especially it is hunting season right now, and so I just heard pow, 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 and you just assume they're like practicing. But then I know people are going to start freaking out and posting it on our little Facebook group for our neighborhood, but it's hard to know, like if something really was going on, would you know? And we're over by the schools too, so I know that always really paranoids people during the school hours. So I'm guessing that was just some hunters. Should be. We'll find out. Macy was begging for a Happy Meal a minute ago. I'm hoping she forgets. Please forget. And there goes Ellie crying. I really don't want to load them all up just to go get that one thing. And I know if I do, I'll go to Sonic and get a cherry Dr. Pepper, which I don't need, but I want it. Put the tree skirt back under the tree. I just washed it. It was dirty. It collects all of this stuff that falls off the tree, the glitter, and then the flocking stuff. And then this little fellow right here, Mr. Frisco, tried to go to the bathroom on it. Part of having boy dogs. He's looking like, did I do something? So yeah, but that's only the second time this season that I've had to wash it. And that I've had it out since like the very beginning of November. So hopefully I don't have to wash it again before I put it up. It just gets so dirty, and then whenever I pick it up, like random stuff was falling off. What is that? Like a tag thing? Yeah, and I hate getting on my knees. I'm too fat to get down there on that hard floor on my knees, but that's what I'm doing next. And we have the faux fur tree skirt this year from Hobby Lobby. I love it so much. And if you were wondering if you have one, you can wash it and dry it. I washed it on delicate and then dried it on low. And it's just so soft and so clean. I think if you washed it a whole lot, it might lose its softness. But, I mean, who's really down there feeling on it anyways? But it is held up and it is so pretty. This is our first year to use a tree skirt in, I guess, about 3 years. We've been using one of the... what are they even called? Like a tree collar, I think. The galvanized tree collar. And this year, I just wanted to be traditional and use a skirt. And I'm so glad I did. So, I may get another one on clearance just to have a backup. I kind of wanted a white one, too. But this color has been very pretty because it ties in the white and the dark together. It is time to vacuum or sweep my floors. I have been using this little thing. This Vissel vacuum. We have all hard floors. I've had it for so many years though. I bought one back whenever I taught Mother's Day out. I bought one for my class and I bought one for home. So we've had it for that many years. It's pretty good, but I think I'm getting a Dyson for Christmas and I cannot wait. Like, I am so sick of moving the cord around. It's not very long. I put an extension cord on it before, but that's just as annoying. And I've used these. Where are they? Where did it go? Oh, back behind here. We've got all this Swiffer stuff as it goes falling, but they wear out very quickly. We've been through so many that I think they're just a waste of money. So I cannot wait. Like, the closer it's been getting to Christmas, the more excited I am. I cannot wait to tell this sucker adios. And yuck, you can kind of see dust and stuff up in there now. It really does work, but I can't imagine how much better the new one will work. Ew, and y'all, I'm really sorry. I had cleaned that out last night, and I think we used it again, like, to get dust bunnies and stuff behind furniture, so, yuck, it, like, had the dust hanging in it, so, excuse that. I'm sorry, that was disgusting. When I was talking about the vacuum, I do have a Roomba also. We just haven't been able to use her during the Christmas season. We call her Maria. We haven't been able to use it during the Christmas season. It comes in here, and it rips up the tree skirt, and then it gets under here and pulls the village cords and messes them up, and I'm so afraid it's gonna break something. And isn't this so pretty, by the way? We put the kids' gingerbread houses in it. I always have a hard time figuring out where to put them every year. There's just not really anywhere. And then Jeff and I were thinking, well, what about the village? So we just incorporated them in there. I think it looks cute. It's a cute way to showcase them. So yeah, so I do have that, but I do like to actually clean the floor myself just because I can get in the little nooks and crannies that she doesn't always get. Look at Phoebe. Phoebe. She loves to sunbathe. This little strip of sun comes through on the floor right here, and she loves to lay there. What are you doing, Phoebe? She can't even hear me. And Frisco is always starving for my attention. It's super bright out here. There was a note stuck on my window. Y'all, we get so many solicitors here. Like, it is not even funny. What is today? No, I thought today was Wednesday and we forgot trash day. I forgot that we were supposed to get our neighbor's mail today. They were out of town for a couple of days and they're coming back today. The girls were supposed to get it, but I'm just going to sneak over and get it while I'm thinking about it. It's a really nice day today. Very, very bright. So I'm sure I'm super squinty, but it's pretty. Y'all, they get so much mail. I don't think any of their addresses are showing. Like, they get more mail than anybody I've ever seen. I'm like, wish so badly I could say, can I like sit down and go through all your catalogs with you? Here, I'm dropping it because there's so much. And another side note, our other neighbor's house is for sale. So if you're looking for a house and you want to be our neighbor, you may not want to be. But their house is so gorgeous. It's built just like ours. They were built at the same time. But they've been our neighbors for our kids' whole life. So I'm really sad to see them go. So we really, really, really want some good new neighbors, because I'm going to sit down for a minute. These neighbors have been like the best. We've been so close to them over the years. Like when Sadie and Paisley were little, they would just go and walk up in their house and visit with them. It was so cute. And then their little girl, do you hear all that? Again. Okay. Their little girl, they have a daughter and a son. There's other kids too, but those two lived there this whole time with them. And she would come over every single day and play with Sadie. It was so sweet. And then she grew up, and it made me sad. And now ours are growing up, and it makes me sad. And life just happens that way. So I'm really sad to lose them. They're just so sweet. And their house is like really close to ours, so I'm really nervous about who may move in there. It's been getting shown quite a bit. And I did see one couple come that I knew, and that excited me, but that doesn't mean they're going to get it. And so I'm kind of like just hoping maybe it is somebody I know, and that they have kids that ours can play with, or maybe it's someone we don't know and don't know. You just never know. Like, I don't know. And I don't think that houses are selling for a real good chunk of money over here, which also worries me about if we ever put ours up for sale. And so I don't know, maybe one day we can move too. And they were the reason that we didn't want to move. Well, one of them. We love all of our neighbors, and now they're moving, so it's like, ugh. And then our ones across the street, like, we had really good ones, and then they moved, and now we have other ones, and they're good. And we just have really good neighbors all around us, but it's hard. So hopefully we add somebody else good. I just came back here to Paisley's room to put something up, and I looked, I was like, what is that? It's a dog. Paisley must have stuck her in the, or I guess Paisley did. Who put you in here, Macy? Did you put Paisley in here? Paisley must have stuck her in here, and she's in the showers. Poor dog. I guess she won't jump.
Let me get her.
This little crib right here was mine. I think I got it when I was 2, and it has held up through all these kids somehow. Isn't this adorable? I think they're going to watch a movie. You showing your feet? We call her feet fat feet. We always have, because they're so wide, and that's like her favorite thing. I'll say, "Where's your fat feet?" And she'll like rip her sock and shoe off to show me. You've got one house shoe on. She's been wanting one house shoe on all day. Where's your fat feet?
TV on.
TV on? Can you say please?
Please.
Macy's chowing down on extra cheddar goldfish. And Miss Ellie is having a bottle of almond milk today. She like rarely does that, but today is her day. Maybe she'll just fall asleep back here. Sweet baby. I had some more presents come in today. Hopefully Macy doesn't see this. I've got to wrap that for Miss Macy. She wanted Sadie so badly that we just decided to go ahead and let that be her gift, because we needed another one. Look how cute this is for Ellie's birthday tomorrow. It shows she can kind of push it too. But then there's another gift there I'm not going to show. And my checks came in for our new account. And they said it would be until New Year's Eve. So thankfully those already came. So yeah. Okay, so because a clean house must be documented or it didn't happen, I'm going to take you around the house because it will not last. Their little trains are still drying, and someone left something in the floor, but this is the hardest room to keep clean. And I just love this setup so much this year. I wanted a lot more white. I got it, and there's Macy's little stickers that she wanted to have on the wall for tonight. And I couldn't take them off as much as don't know why those lights keep showing up yellow. They are not yellow, I promise. Can I show that your house is clean? Watch out. Paisley's room, her definition of clean, not quite mine, but better than it was. And I used to be this way and now I'm not, so I know it can change. I think we're clean in here. Sadie's room is probably the most organized in the house. There's a lazy cat in bed for like the 5th time today. Hey, Mr. Whiskers. Ew. Okay. And the baby's room. Ellie still is not dressed. I basically have just given up on this room. It used to stay so nice and clean, but lately it has not with these little stinkers. And it's kind of hidden, so it's the last thing you really see. You have to look to find this room. So, that right there, that usually does not stay. That is a new keyboard that we got the kids that we are going to start working with. And for now, it's just still boxed up back there. And when the Christmas tree is gone, that's where we'll probably leave it, just so I know that the kids aren't messing with it all the time. Okay, so it is time to start cooking for the party. It's still early. It's about 2:15 and the party is at 6. But whenever I am hosting things and I have my kids at home with me, which is 99.9% of the time, I prefer just to get it done whenever they kind of get away from me and allow that, so that I would rather have it done early and have to keep it warm like in a crock pot or something than be scrambling last minute. So I am going to start getting the cupcakes in the oven, and then while they're in the oven, I'm going to brown the meat for the spaghetti. So I wanted to show you one of my favorite store-bought combinations. I prefer homemade icing, and it's good with a cake box, but I'm just going easy tonight. I love the Duncan Hines strawberry cake mix with cream cheese icing, and it doesn't really matter which ones. I think the whipped would probably be good. I just bought regular cream cheese this time. And on the strawberry, I'm like very particular. I like those little red pieces in it, and I couldn't remember. I'm pretty sure it's Duncan Hines. You know, there's 3 different kinds, and 2 of them have gone more natural, which is good, but I like the artificial stuff, the little strawberry pieces. So I hope that I got that right. And I have had these cute little things. I don't know if you can see it. There's like nutcrackers. It's like kind of like sugar plum fairy theme. And I thought it would be so cute and dainty for tonight for these. And I got gold cupcake liners. So that is what I'm going to start with. So here we go. I want to say I do always pull my hair back whenever I'm cooking for other people, especially when I just wash it, because I'm paranoid of like shedding. And then I am out of breath today. I think I'm like, I don't think I'm out of breath. I think I'm just like, I don't know, just harder to breathe today for whatever reason. So excuse that. I've heard it a lot in the videos. I always start whenever I'm going to be cooking for other people by like a little while before, not right before. I'll go ahead and wipe down my countertops and sweep my floors and everything really, really good. But I don't do it like the floor part. I don't do it right before, because I feel like what if I was to stir up dust or anything like that and then it's floating in the air. I like give it time to settle if there was going to be anything. I'm just paranoid like that, so that's my little tip there. I'll always get so hot. You can see it whenever I'm hot or embarrassed. Look, and I'm not embarrassed. I'm just hot. Anytime I'm in the kitchen and like the dishwasher's running right in front of me, the oven's turning on right beside me, and then I stay hot anyways. So I had to go open up the door, like to let the screen get some cold air in here. We always thought that our house was not very well insulated, but we've noticed lately it is very well insulated, because it just holds the heat anytime we do anything. Mama! Yes, ma'am. You know what, y'all? I think it may be the Pillsbury that's the strawberry because this is very like more naturally pink to me. I think it's Pillsbury, but oh well, it still tastes good. And it's not for me anyways. I will help eat, but I'm not doing it for myself. I bought this 2 dozen muffin tin at Walmart last year, I believe. It was under $15. And I have enjoyed it so much. I used to use 2 of the dozen counts at a time, and I really am liking having just one pan. And you can fill it up with just 12 if you need to use 12, and put a tiny bit of water in each of the other ones so that it cooks evenly. That's a tip that probably my mother taught me. Very rarely do I make it to 24 cupcakes. I fill them up more than usual. I usually get about 22, maybe, sometimes 23. I'll let it dry. Another trick, if you'll use a little 1/4 of a cup measuring cup, you evenly fill them up, and it's cleaner to me, although I can still make a mess with anything. I used to have one of those batter filler things. I've been through a couple and they just don't keep. So I just do it the old school way now. And I just got word that the little girl that couldn't come last night is not going to get to come tonight either. So we're very sad. We'll miss her. But we're going to make sure that we send her her little hot cocoa stuff anyways. And see, if you can even see that, I still made a mess. I'm still making a mess. I get it everywhere. But I try to go back afterwards before I put it in the oven and wipe it off so it doesn't burn on there. And it kind of helps keep my muffin tin clean too. You know, I hate washing muffin tins. My other ones I could run through the dishwasher, but this big one is the downside that you can't. And my laundry room sink is big enough to wash it. They just make a mess the way they splash, and then you can't really soak them where they rest. So I don't know. I need some tips on how to do that. I usually just individually hand wipe each one out when I'm done, and then put it back under the cabinet. Since Babe really doesn't even touch them anyways. See, there went a giant blob. I may not be able to clean that one up. And again, and one of the tricks I learned, and I still use whenever I'm trying to take my time, which is kind of today, I feel like I can take my time, is to bake at 325 instead of the traditional 350 like a lot of stuff calls for. And they rise more, and they don't really brown, and they just stay so much more moist. So that's what I'm going to do today. Now, whenever I'm in a hurry, I don't do that, and they still work out fine. But today, that's what I'm going to do. 2 that aren't filled, I'm not even going to fill that up with water. I got a bunch of pasta sauce. I got a big one and then a small one, and this is just the, I was going to say it's the tomato and basil one, but it is on this big one, and the other one is spicy tomato and basil, so I may see how spicy it is. If it's not very spicy, I may just mix them both together, or I may not. So I happen to have a regular, this is traditional sweet basil in the pantry, so I'm just going to switch out the spicy. Normally, if it was just our family, I wouldn't mind. I would use that spicy, and I bet it's probably good, but I will save it for us. Since I'm serving other people's children, I just don't know how they handle spice, so I'm not going to do that. I'm probably going to burn myself doing that today, but so far I haven't. And the cupcakes, they smell so good. See how just, I don't know if I can get you, see how flat and uniform they are? They did not get like that big mountain top like you would do at 350. They look really good. So I'm gonna let these cool and then we'll ice them. I am hoping all of that fits in here. I'm not sure what size this is, but this is my bigger one. I'm wanting one of those big ones that you can use as like a pressure cooker. You can saute in it, all of that, but I just don't have the space for it. So I really don't want to use 2 crock pots. We're gonna try to make this work. And I'm going to spray it real good. I have those crock pot liners, but I don't love those because I feel like stuff sticks to them and you waste food that way. And like I said, I'm not using a recipe. So I am going to just start off by putting this little one in the bottom of the crock pot. And then I'll probably put the other stuff and then the big one on top and I'll mix them. I am also going to make garlic bread tonight, just using these French loaf breads from Walmart. And then I got some croutons and some bacon bits, and I already had some Olive Garden dressing so I can make a salad also. And now I'm just waiting on the noodles to boil. Okay, I went ahead and did this whole 2-pound box of spaghetti noodles. That may be entirely too much, but I wanted to be safe. And I just did regular. My family is going to be so excited because whenever I make spaghetti for us, I always use whole wheat, whole grain type noodles. So we're getting the white ones tonight. And I break my noodles in half just because I feel like it works better. And it wasn't, you can see it's still not quite boiling, but it was close enough. I usually grow impatient and throw it in anyways, especially since it's going to sit in a crock pot for a while. It won't matter. Okay, so time to get these out of the pan and let them finish cooling. It just speeds up the process a little bit. Noodle test to see if your spaghetti's done. Let's try it. It's been sitting out a while. I believe it's finished. This is the leftover in the pan, so it's like really funky by now, but I threw one and it's stuck. They are such little stinkers. This is like my absolute favorite wrapping paper. I searched high and low for this last year. It's like a coppery rose gold kind of look. You can't really see it here. But I wrapped one fake present this year in it and Haley unwrapped it, and I loved it so much I just wasn't going to use it this year. I was going to save it for next year for another fake present. They like got it and just crumpled it all up. Little stinkers. And now look at them. Like, and they're destroying all the games. I'm about to have to stop this and get onto them. I ate one of the cupcakes and they are so good. Like, I'll still have another one tonight. But they were good. I had to test them and make sure they were okay for the children. And I don't think that that is the right cake mix. I think it's probably Pillsbury. I think that's the cheapest one, and that's probably would be more accurate. But that was actually really good. There's one that I just don't like, so that must be Betty Crocker then. So I guess Duncan Hines and Pillsbury are good. So I think that I am finished cooking until time for the garlic bread. It's only 3:40. We still have almost 2.5 hours. So I will do that in a couple hours. And then for now, we're just going to piddle around the house and set the table up. Okay, do you see anything wrong with this picture? I forgot to turn the crock pot on. So I don't know how many times I've done that. I'm going to just go ahead and put it on high since it's 4 now. I can't believe I did that. Okay, I restocked our little basket. It has been a hit. And I added a little honey bun in there in case the mail lady needs it because she comes earlier in the morning, and just more of a variety of stuff this time. But I have been refilling this thing constantly. Now I'm going to snack a little bit on Jeff's trash that he made last night. That's in last night's coverage. Apparently I just want to eat everything today. Usually like the week before holidays, I just start eating everything inside. I do it like at Halloween, at Thanksgiving, and Christmas, and here we are. This is so good. It's kind of spicy. It's very flavorful. He makes this every year for all of his co-workers, and it's a hit. Like, if he gives it to someone one year, like someone he doesn't work with, and he forgets that he did that, the next year, they will remind him and say, hey, where's my trash? So I think he's got to make more tonight because of that. I picked up my tea kettle, and a screw fell off. I am so glad I noticed that. That would have been bad if that handle came off as I was picking up the boiling water. Yikes. Earrings. Do you have earrings on? And a ring? You look pretty. Did somebody help you do that? Who helped you with that? You did that. Here are the cupcakes all finished. They are so cute, and there's glitter on the little picks. I don't know that you can see. Isn't that precious? Look at Macy. She did her makeup. No. It is 6 o'clock, so it is time for our guests to be here. So they should be arriving any minute.
Doesn't matter if the snow is falling or the wind blows and the rain is pouring. It will always be Christmas in my heart. But this year I wanna hang out with my friends and family.
Okay, here are the, isn't that cute? The hot chocolates, isn't that cute? 1 through 12, I think they had a blast. And then they're in the little boxes. One's colored, the nativity, or as much as they could. They were tired, that was a lot to color. The aftermath of 9 little girls in the house.
We are a cold December night. Snowflakes fall, wonderful, magical. It's that time.
And we are back to normal. Everything is clean again. We are all very tired and getting ready for tea and then bed. Okay, it is tea time, and we don't know what is what because Jeff did the tea tonight, so it's all mixed up. I don't even know what they were called. So we're going to try the darker one first. That does not smell good.
What does that smell?
Oh, it's chocolate something. It has a different taste than what it smells like.
Ooh.
I don't know. It's got a weird aftertaste too. And then it's fruity. Passion fruit, I think this one was. No, I don't like that either.
You don't?
I basically wasted my money on this cake because I haven't even drank any of them.
I'll drink it. It's
But
good.
it's fun.
It's not a sweet tart.
Okay, so we just finished our hot cocoa party. Sadie is back there vacuuming. Paisley's beside us. Macy's hyper. Ellie is so sleepy. So I am going to go to bed with her and start editing a video, and we'll see what all we can cram into one video. So good night. See you tomorrow. Turn that sink off. Ellie, you get to sprinkle some glitter on your egg. Can you dump it on there? Can you dump it on there? Yay! You just set that on the hot burner. Yay! Ellie did hers. Okay, Paisley wants, Macy wants blue. You get the other one.
Okay, you get purple.
Okay, Macy's gonna sprinkle her blue magic on here. No, don't pick the egg up. Just sprinkle it on there. Ooh,
Maybe me for magical.
pretty. Okay, that's good. Now Paisley's turn. Ooh, look at that. That's pretty.
Chocolate.
Okay, and then Sadie.
Chocolate. Chocolate.
Can you do all of it? No. Okay, that's good. I think that's probably good. It doesn't say how much. So they're going to do a magic trick, and it says it takes one sleep. So I'm thinking they'll be there with a surprise tomorrow for us. So good night, Elves. Ellie's going to do day 17. It's a little snowman.
Here.
What do you think, baby? Is it good? Is it your birthday tomorrow? She's going to wake up a 2-year-old.
I already have my chocolate.
And Macy was sad. She had already broken into hers, so there was nothing there for tonight.